All right, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm replacing the brake lines on my 1980 Chevy C10. Um, all the brake lines, front to back, proportioning valve, full shebango. It's not too bad. Not a leak. Not too much of a headache. Uh, it's a lot of work though. Oh, it's in my mouth. It's in my mouth. It's a lot of work. But what I'm mainly going to be talking about with this instructional video is how to flare your brake lines. All right. So we're looking for a double 45-degree flare. All right. And this line right here, it's the easy to bend line. Right. So easy to maneuver it throughout the whole thing. Since I'm replacing the whole shebango, I'm not going to buy the preset lines because I'm changing a few things about how the brakes are run, so I really didn't want to do the preset lines. So we're bending our own. These are made of copper and nickel, so it's just easier to bend. You got to be careful. You don't want to kink the lines, so I kinked it. But so there's a couple different tools that you can use. So with the bending earlier, they have tubing line benders. They're like $10, $15 a piece, sometimes cheaper depending on where you get them or how cheap you can get them. Again, I'm not really going to be using those except for maybe at the proportioning valve with that 90-degree bend. I'll probably try to bend that beforehand so I don't get in a mess. All right, so there's a couple tools that I have that you can use. You're going to need some sort of grease because you're going to dip the metal in it right here just before you start flaring it, and it's to keep it from splitting, it's to keep it from heating up too much. And it'll cause issues if it heats up too much. It'll bend too much or whatever. I don't know, really. It's just, you use it. That's what everybody says. You'll need a pipe cutter. You're going to use this to cut the tubing. You're going to be your deburr. If you have one on the thing, yay. If you don't, need to buy one. You're going to have to ream the inside and outside of the pipe after you cut it. All right, now the actual flaring tools. I have two. All right, I have the Eastwood flaring tool. All right, expensive, $239.99, $29.99 on the Eastwood website. So $250 easy after shipping and taxes. Is it nice? Yes. Is it necessary? No. $25 Pittsburgh Harbor Freight kit. It'll do it. If you're needing to do this and you don't want to spend a ton of money, here you go. It's already about $100 for the line and the little end pieces that you will need. You're going to spend another $100 on a proportioning valve. You're probably spending hundreds of dollars on a master cylinder and brake booster. And cars are fun. Cars are fun. I swear. It's fun. It's good to have old cars. Anyway, let's take a closer look at these tools. All right, so this right here is our cheapo Harbor Freight Pittsburgh double flare tool. All right, so this part right here is where the tubing goes down in, corresponding to the size of the tubing written down there. This is your actual flare. You twist this down in, it clamps on either side, right? So the clamp goes right in there. You put this one right here, so this is quarter inch tubing. This goes on there first. This little bit shoves down into the tubing and flares out initially. And then you take it off and then you flare with this part right here. I'm not using this because I have that Cool Eastwood. We're going to use the Cool Eastwood. Speaking of which, all right, already have it in the vise. Look at this thing. So cool. $250 cool, I don't know, but it is cool. So, as I said, it's got dies here. We're going to be using the 1/4 inch, 45 degree. All right, let me get these dies. You put them down in this spot right here. All right, have it set to operation 0. I'm going to put the tube in here, set this back down, and throw this over, lock it down. Give me just a second, and I'll show you how that looks. All right, so this is how it looks. See, I've got that just a little bit more than it needs to be. And see that operation 0 actually pushes it back in. We don't have this tight, just a little bit tight. Pushing it in, and now we've got exactly the amount that we need. Give it a good little shove. Come back. Bring it to operation 1 for 1/4 inch. All right. Come out here, tighten this down because we don't want movement anymore. And push on the handle. That's good. All right. Operation 2, 1/4 inch. And push on handle. Okay. Maybe I'm not as strong as I should be, but we'll talk about working out later. Okay, so the big reveal. Let's see how we did. Loosen her up here. Pull that locking part out. Try and do this one-handed without losing all my tools. And we have a flare. And it's doubled. And look. It seats into our nut. And that's good enough for me.